I don't know if y'all are aware of what's going on over there in Russia. In Ukraine. But Russia is wreaking havoc over there. And they're coming to us next. They're coming to us because we backed all of that mess that's going on. We supported it. We funded them with them weapons. If it wasn't for us doing that, Russia would have been defeated. Ukraine been took over the land. Everything that they wanted to do with that sea that they trying. Everything is about territory. Everything. All these wars is about land, territory, the importance of land. Because if you understand the Bible, certain land is more precious than other land. And people want to be where the resources are. All our resources come from certain areas because that's where the energy come from. This is where they get the power from. If you just sit back and read or just pay attention, you'll understand the prevalence of location. This is why, even when it comes to buying a house, location is key. Because you want to get your area in the right location. And these people, they want to get the land, they want to get the territory that's by the bodies of water, by the mountains. Because that's where all of the energy and resources come from. God's natural creation, his rivers, his water systems. That's where everything comes from. We don't understand how pivotal it is to have these rivers. Everything, if you look on your map, you'll see all major cities are on the bodies of water. The president, where did they set up shop? On the body of water. They want to be next to the main rivers so they can easily get in the country, easily get out. It's a lot of tea. It's a lot of tea. But at the end of the day, we need to be preparing ourselves for what's coming. It's only but so much you can do, but prepare for if it's like a hurricane that comes through. Because what Ukraine is doing what Russia just did over there, they caused major flooding over there because of the dam. This is what I'm saying. Everything, and honestly, the Bible gives so much detail about this stuff. So when people say that, a human wrote the Bible, it doesn't matter, because before, the forefathers wrote it. As I get deeper into this, I'm like, damn, they didn't, literally, Noah wrote, from the beginning of time, wrote on the scrolls. They hid these scrolls in the caves. This is why archaeologists go digging up, because they go to find this stuff. Over the years, they have went and found this stuff. And yes, someone transcribes it. So yes, just like the game of telephone, some things might get switched up. Some things might get switched up by the time it get down to the final book, like we have. We have a very limited version of the Bible. They done took so much out of it. They done changed so much up. Just like the game of telephone. If y'all ever play the game of telephone, y'all know. You tell one person something, by the time it get to the last person, they done screwed the whole message up. Some of the meat is still in there, but a lot of it has been changed up. Same with our Bibles. But our forefathers, Noah is behind everybody. Noah is everybody that's on this earth. He's our forefather. He's the first one. After the flood, of course, And when I just see this, I'm like, this is what I'm saying. Your government officials, I told y'all what Putin said to Biden. He said that if we back Ukraine in this war, we will feel the wrath of God. They know God. They know God. They know him. They know his ways. They know how to, and literally, that's who God is going to use, because one thing about God, what he say? For I create good and I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. God is not a man that he going to play. And he's sick of the modern day Babylon. And he's going to use Russia to humble America. Russia is going to be the one to come and strike us. And he already said it. In Revelations, when this thing go down, when they get down over there with Ukraine, and they come over here, we're going to see Revelations play out right in our face. Because I already see how he's gonna use them. I didn't know the depth to them going through the water, the underground, the real design of America, the design of the world, And the more I keep reading, I'm trying to really get into the four corners. They talk about these four corners of earth and the four corners of heaven so much. I'm really trying to, ask God to reveal and show me and explain this stuff to me, because one thing about it, whatever I ask him, he revealed to me. Whatever I ask the Lord, whatever it is, he reveals it to me in the right timing. Man, God is orchestrating. He is leading this whole thing for me. I had no interest in none of this stuff that I'm doing on my YouTube channel. I had no interest in none of this. Why is that man standing up there like that? I had no interest in none of this. If you go back to the very beginning of my channel, all I cared about was trying to lose some weight, trying to do my channel, just posting to eat to lose weight. God told me to get on this dang on YouTube. I wasn't even a person who liked to be seen. I don't even post on my other social media. Like, I post up every so often because I'm out the way. I pop in, yeah, and then I'm out. All this being up in the forefront, having all these followers, that's not nothing that I ever want for me. Like, that wasn't nothing that I was craving attention, none of that stuff. I just wanted to make my little weight loss videos, try to get me some little money off of doing that, and just showing people how to, you can eat to lose weight. Because literally, it's my weight loss journey been a lot of just my dieting, like my eating habits, changing my eating habits, removing a lot of the junk food, a lot of the carbs and stuff, But that's, I talk about that, on the other channel. But this is what I had started YouTube about. It wasn't until God shifted my life up and made me move to Texas. And that's when he started dropping all this other stuff on me. Like, he told me to order the Bible and stuff. Like, me getting my relationship with God first. I did not have a Bible in sight. I used to just talk, and then I end up meeting God. I was talking to him myself. I used to talk to myself. So that's how I started building a relationship. The whole time I was talking out loud, and I was talking to God the whole time and didn't even know it. I started getting consistent with, like, praying, all of that, and just getting alone to myself. So as I've been alone and stopped being around other people, every time I'm alone, it's a shift that happens for me. This is why it's important to get alone so God can do his best work on you, because he can't do his best work on you when you're surrounded with a bunch of people, when you got all these distractions, all this attention. And ever since I've done that and coming here, definitely he had to get me away from my family, get me away from everybody, like he did Abraham. Like I always say, I'm living the life of these characters in the Bible, of our forefathers. I'm living it all. I'm living it all. Even with the whole ark thing, like he's trying to get a lot of people to start building their ark now. Build your income stream source up now that's outside of what you're gonna have to rely on a job or something for, because you're gonna need it. Just like COVID, what happened during COVID, that stuff is coming back. It's coming back, guys. So build your ark, find your way, start building you a platform, building you a business, build you something that you're gonna be able to fund your family. Build your ark. Start building it now, because God is trying to set people up. This is why he's moving people. He's doing this because he is preparing us for the final ending that's coming. That he's preparing us for this. There's going to be earthquakes, floods, all of this. And all of that is going to affect our regular flow of life. It's going to affect you being able to go to the stores. Because all of our stuff, we know, everything comes from these outside nations. Everything comes from these outside nations that's now about to be at war with us. Look at what they're doing with the currency. All of the main BRICS is against us. The BRICS nation, what's that? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Or is it Saudi Arabia? One of them. I forget what the S is, but I think the S is South Africa. Or maybe it's I don't know. It's one of them two countries. Y'all know we get everything from China. All of our, most of our wheat, do y'all see how much wheat is used in everything? Look in your house and look in the ingredients and see what corn and wheat is, how it's in everything. It's in all your snacks. It's in your flour. That's how we get our flour. It's in everything. Russia and Ukraine was our major exporters of that. Like, they are the ones who send that to us. This is why we feel like we had to back Ukraine, because they feed our nation. And what Russia is doing, they're messing them up, so they can't even produce to export to us, to make their money. And then, oh my gosh, it's really deep what they're doing. And this is why I'm saying the leaders, they put us in position to lose. And this is why when we wait on them to starve or feed us, we're going to starve. We're going to feel the aftermath of it. We're going to feel it. They get to play with us like puppets, because society, we are just so freaking stupid as a collective. It don't got nothing to do with this ethnicity, that one. As a collective, we just do whatever they tell us. We just fall for all their schemes, all their tricks. It's like we don't have the power to say no. We don't even understand that we're the democracy. We're the people. They're supposed to do what the people want. And all of us are miserable because they got us slaving, doing these slave hours, doing all of this stuff that we really don't want to do, causing us to be sick because of this stuff that we have to do. They stressing us just because of the challenge of life. But we willingly sign up for a lot of this shit. We don't come together as a people because they got us so divided. They got us so divided by what race is better and all of this, what color skin is better, who's the better. Like, you know, when in all actuality, like I said before, black people, we still God chosen people. So, I mean, y'all gotta take that up with God. Take it up with God. Take it up with God. But at the end of the day, it's all a part of the scheme. If you keep them divided, we can't come together for the greater good. And now we can easily play out our schemes. We can easily trick them all out their spot. This is why you got the 1% and then all of us on the 99%. Like, because they are the puppet masters. They have the power. Everything is about power, about control. This is why all the wars is about power, control, dominating, taking over certain land. Like, we really need to wake up and see what's going on. But Russia, they on our ass, bruh. They're coming for us. Putin already said it. And Trump that already tipped them off. This whole thing that's been going on with Trump, I done told y'all. Y'all gotta go watch the playlist about this. I forgot what it's called, but prophetic warning playlist. And y'all will see all the videos, and it's just like, it just keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Like, and everything I see them doing in Ukraine, I'm like, oh, they showing us, they tipping us off of how dirty they get and how dirty they gonna get with us. But of course, our presidents, they're not gonna say nothing to us. They're not gonna tell us. They don't want us to start going in panic mode and all of this other stuff right now. But what they gonna do? I mean, I'm just waiting to see, because I can't even believe if that happened. Like, it's gonna break up the country, like it says in the Bible. Like, these earthquakes and stuff, that's how earthquakes over time, because the whole country, all the countries once used to be one big continent. So over time, the shifts and the rumbles of earth, all of that stuff happening, these earthquakes, that's what break up the land. That's what has breaking us up into different continents. That's what has breaking up the islands off of the continents. Like, and just to see that it says that that's going to happen, you know, again, and Babylon will never be the same, and it's going to be split up. So I'm really thinking a big major earthquake is going to come, and it's going to divide. And I think I saw something one day saying that California is going to be broken off of America, you know, and I can believe it, because that's one of the most idolatrous states. God is about to attack the most idolatrous states that's spewing out all this negativity, that's causing people to be in abomination to the Lord. He's getting them first. This is why he's moving certain folk away from certain areas. Like, if he's telling you to move, you need to be preparing to move. He's trying to get you to somewhere that's safer than the other area. We might not be in the clear no matter where we at. Who knows? Because only God knows. But, I mean, I know I'm in the safe zone. I know he definitely ain't gonna let that happen to me. He know my feelings gonna be so super hurt if he let something happen to me. But it's important, you know, even with Houston already a big flood area, because I was in Houston first. I'm like, God, why you want me to move up here? And I really want to go back to Houston, even though Houston hot as hell. I just like Houston. Like, I like it better, honestly, than Dallas. Just because of the scenery and just like the palm trees. It just be too humid down there. But I do like it down there. I feel like their food is better down there than up here. But you guys, it's really gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. Like, and when I first got on this journey and I started reading, he led me to read like Jeremiah and stuff, you know, and then he started dropping this stuff on me. I'm like, oh, because I'm living this Bible out. So I'm like, oh, like I'm living this stuff already. So it's like, what the heck? Like, it's crazy what they about to do to us, you guys. And that's why it's important to be obedient. This is the real reason why he's calling a lot of people. He's calling a lot of people. He's coming. He said in the last days, he's going to pour his spirit onto his sons and daughters. And that's what he did. To see the amount of women up here prophesying now, the amount of people up here prophesying and into the word, and everybody's trying to get closer to God, because he's trying to get us back. He's trying to get us right, because he wants to save some. He wants to be able to save the people. He wants the people to know that once and for all, he is God. He is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end, the first, and the last. That's why I say he is science. And through science alone, he can destroy this whole planet like he did before. Like he did before, I mean. Like, he opened the floodgates of heaven. He opened the floodgates to drown us. Literally, this up above, it's water. This is water up here. Like, the more that's why I say this should be weird. Like, it's just weird. The more I get deeper into this spirituality, the more he increased my spiritual gifts. It's like, what the heck? Where are we? Everything is really just like an illusion. It's like, dang, you that powerful. Like, how? It's just so weird. It is so weird to me. But God is one big mystery. Like, that's how I know I'm his child. Because I'm one big mystery. People be trying so hard to figure me out. Like, I be trying to figure God out. But I got his butt figured out. I didn't got him figured out. But it's only through he trusts me. He allowed me to know these things. Like, this ain't nothing that it's him. That's why I say God is the one behind this old ordeal. All the stuff up here that I be talking about, all the stuff, I ain't asked for this. Like, I'm not an attention seeker. I don't be caring to be on here trying to be, like, that ain't even me. I used to be like, that's why I was trying to do my Amazon FBA business. Before I moved to Texas, I was trying to do my Amazon FBA business because I didn't want to ever have to deal with people. I just wanted to make me a bunch of money doing that. Like, and God shifted my whole thing up. Even when that's how I knew it was God, and God had something different, because once I got to Texas, I already had a plan. I was already talking to my supplier. I had a great product that I knew, a house good that I knew would do numbers, because, I knew that joint was going to do numbers. And as soon as I got here, the money that I had, as soon as I got to Texas, got in that hotel that first day, I hit up my supplier. I'm like, all right, I'm in Texas now. I'm going to get an address so that, you can send me the sample, blah, blah, blah. God didn't lock my Amazon account up. I'm like, what the freak, bruh? This is what I'm saying. Sometimes when you take L's, when it's a halt in the plan, it's because God trying to redirect you. Like, and he will do that type of stuff. It's not really an L. It's not really like, dang, this plan has failed. It's because he's trying to detour you another way. You still gonna get the goal you have. You still gonna get there, but another way. He said, nah, my child, I need you over here. You trying to be in the back, but I need you. What I instilled in you, the way you so raw, I need you to come to the forefront to speak on a lot of these things that he now be having me to speak on. But it was like, I ain't want to do this. I want that back end stuff. I just want to chill in the cut, raise my kids, live my life, and make my money in peace without having to be. I'm not trying to be in the front, having a platform, all that. No, I barely even like to post on socials. Like, so God is amazing. And We about to feel the wrath of God. People want to be playing with God. Oh, all them satanists, y'all gonna see once and for all that your God means nothing. They God don't even care about them. Wait till I drop that video. I don't know if y'all gonna see this before or after I drop that other video about the Antichrist, but y'all gonna see once and for all how y'all God is scared of our God. Y'all devil worshipers, y'all God envies, is intimidated by my God. Like, don't play with us. We know who the one true Alpha and Omega is. The one true, the truth, the one at the two. Your God is number 2. My God is number 1. He's the beginning and the end. Like, don't play with him. Don't play with him, because he ain't nothing to play with. And y'all gonna keep seeing. Y'all, a lot of people gonna be crying on him. Oh, Lord. And what he say? He's not gonna hear you when you wait on the last minute to want to cry on him. He ain't gonna hear you. So you better get right with him. Don't put him last. You put these crusty dudes before him. You put these crusty chicks before him. You put money before him. You put all of that. And like he said, you can't serve 2 masters. Pick you one, get you one. You either going to serve him or you going to serve mammon. Which one you going to do? Is it going to be about him? It's going to be about the money, the materials. Which one? You can't pick both. You got, pick a side. Pick you one, get you one. But until the next time, you guys, deuces.